Play of the game from way down.
1, 2, silence. Rainer getting absolutely
a team wipe.
The living bombs going.
Oh my goodness, the ring. Bombstastinko gonna find Rainer. What is going on? I hope you guys enjoyed that brand new intro made by Mongoose, making its debut here on this channel tonight. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I am Murda, your host, and tonight we got a Division A matchup. Week number 3 here at NGS. It's gonna be Lionspeed up against Team Happy Cloud. Lionspeed is yet to play this season. I guess they had a bye in the first week. Looks like their week number 2 match was delayed until later on tonight against One Bitten Thrice Pie. You can check out that match tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern over at twitch.tv/LD Ziltoid. LD Ziltoid. My man Ziltoid with the cast tonight, one of the hosts of Nexus Edge. Make sure you check that match out. But tonight, first off, it's Lionspeed in the first half of their double header. And they are going to be playing against Team Happy Cloud. Another opponent here in Division A. I'll tell you about their record so far. They've had just the one match on the season. It was against Regen Retro in week number 1. And Team Happy Cloud able to take the victory 2-0. A domination win over Regen Retro. We got to check that match out right here on twitch.tv/MurdaRG, I believe. I think it was. Maybe, no, maybe, oh, that was the one on Ragnarok's channel, actually. Sorry. Forgive me. Yeah, Ragnarok brought that cast out. Waiting on one more player, and waiting on me to be moved into a observer slot. Move me to observer. Hope everyone out there is having a fantastic Monday. I know it's the start of your week, your long work week, but, you know, we got a little bit to settle down with tonight, a little bit of casting. Murda here. Yes, I'm here. Move me to observer. I'm here. They don't see me mixed in with the wrong team here. I'm blending in like a chameleon or something. I'm host. Oh, who set me to host? That's a silly proposition. Okay, here. Now you're host. Boom. It's like, alright, sorry, I was typing back to him. I'm like, listen, I'm too busy talking to Twitch chat to worry about doing all this lobby stuff. Whoops. Okay. Hopefully they got their teams fixed up. I don't feel like going through rosters here. Looks like they have it right. Lobby mode needs to be set. Lobby mode needs to be set too. And the draft team. Sweet. Alright. Sorry, a little bit of housekeeping here in this lobby. But we should be underway in just a moment. Captains are being assigned. What? Tournament, draft, please. Thank you. Okay, I think we finally have it figured out. Wow, that took a while. It's only week number 3, okay? Plenty of time in week 7 for these captains to learn how to set up lobbies correctly. Hey, I'm not throwing shade. Listen, I know you guys are gonna watch this VOD and be like, Murda, come on. It's alright. I don't blame you. Teams are ready. I'm ready. I'm gonna tell them I'm ready. Let me just give them one R here. We're going. Here we go, baby. Towers of Doom for game number 1 here. Get some sound on, music going. Got music? There we go. Boom. Music sounds. Lionspeed on the left. Tonight, the drafter will be StarFox64. I believe the captain, though, is Big Wiz. Confirm that for you. No, Star Fox is the captain. I guess Big Wiz was just doing the coin toss for them. Okay, that makes sense. Star Fox 64. You guys know him. He's been around for quite some time. Avatar Band. Towers of Doom? Okay. Makes sense. Team Happy Cloud may be known for playing some of this Avatar. I'm not familiar with anyone really on Team Happy Cloud. I did get to tune into that one match against Regen Retro. Hard to remember everything with all the matches I've seen in the last week, but maybe some of this will be a refresher course for me as we're seeing them ban away a Medivh. This roster of Lionspeed also consisting of a few members not going to be playing here tonight. Looks like we're not going to get Infofox, and we're not going to get Bay State, two veteran NGS players also on this roster, but unfortunate. At least in this game number 1, not going to make an appearance. Perhaps in game number 2, which should be going on after this one, make a sub. Who knows? Zeratul and Chen, the final 2 bands of the top half, and now we're back over to Lionspeed. Their first pick in the draft. And you know, it's Towers of Doom. Wouldn't be surprised if we see something that's more focused on helping out maybe along these camps in the bottom side of the map. I've seen a lot of Greymane recently. Does he move higher up in this meta, especially if you see the Zeratul banned out? Team's still thinking about heroes like Medivh. No, it's ETC who's starting to move closer and closer to the top of the tank charts. He's getting drafted before the likes of Anubarak, before the likes of Diablo here in this one. So Big Wiz putting a lot of value on the cow here on Towers of Doom. We're going to see what the response is from Team Happy Cloud, Vala and Johanna. So they want to control those bottom camps. They're going to do it along with the Johanna. Pretty good, sturdy tank. Won't be under too much threat from the ETC. Has, of course, an interrupt with the Blessed Shield against the Mosh Pit. A fine response to seeing ETC coming out. And now it's Lionspeed with their opportunity to start describing how they want to shut down this Vala. It's going to be Dahaka and Ana for now. I love Dahaka on this map. Of course, one of my favorite heroes. But able to be in that top lane. That brush stock going to be of use during especially the first tribute phase, or altar phase rather. Caps the top left, can still help out his team in the bottom right after the cap and the channel finishes. And Ana at support, still liking her. I think her build's a little bit harder now with those grenades, but the payoff's still there when you land it. Jaina, the final ban by Team Happy Cloud, and Lionspeed with 12 seconds left, making their final decision on what they don't want to play against here on Towers of Doom. Rhaegar will be their final selection. And with no support yet for Team Happy Cloud, they already see the Ana picked. They maybe don't have to take it right now. They have opportunity to at least try to counter out that Dahaka, find a way maybe to deal with this Ana. It's going to be a Tyrande, which is also going to be fantastic at interrupting a Mosh Pit. The Lunar Flare. Comboing in with the Maiev as well, can throw that Starfall inside the Warden's Cage. But Maiev, which direction does she go? Containment Disc? I've seen a little bit more of it recently. Paired in with the Vala. I don't know, maybe it does make sense to just rip a Containment Disc, take out something like an ETC, just walk right on past. It's going to be a really poke-heavy backline with Junkrat and Falstead, effectively a double mage. Very squishy targets, and that's against a Maiev. I can't help but think it's a little bit risky. A lot of work for the ETC at a minimum. Final pick, though, for Team Happy Cloud. Opportunity to really round it out here. Still need something for the solo lane. They're going to go with Leoric. Alright, chat, you see all the picks. Let me know with your votes. Represent them loud. Represent them proud. Hashtag Lionspeed. Hashtag Happy Cloud. Who you voting for tonight? Who you're rooting for? I don't know who I think. I do like that last pick, Leo. The matchup into the Dahaka is interesting. I'm gonna actually put my vote here with Team Happy Cloud. I think the Tyrande is gonna perform well with the follow-up if they can find it. They have a lot of CC, especially post 10. Rain of Vengeance for Vala, an extra piece there. Could just be the Entomb from Leoric, the Bless Shield from Johanna. A lot of ways for Tyrande to follow up, help shut heroes down. And there's some squishy targets on the other side. Let me know though in chat what your vote is as we load on in game number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce the team on the left-hand side. First up, we got ETC, played by Bigwiz, StarFox64 on the Falstead, Glaucus on Ana, Masterfish playing Dahaka. Last but not least, on the Junkrat, it's Devo. Ladies and gentlemen, they are Lionspeed. Over on the right-hand side, we got their challengers here tonight. Brett and Michaels on the Johanna, Galaxy Quest playing Maiev, Red House 19 on Leo, R275 Delta on the Tyrande, and F Barrett playing the Vala. Ladies and gentlemen, I also present to you Team Happy Cloud. A couple of them are sad, a couple of them are happy and flirty, I guess. More flirty here. If the frame rate is bad right now, I am seeing the same issue. I'm upgrading my monitor today. I may be having some minor difficulties, which I'll try to clear up in between matches today. But for now, I don't want to interrupt this match, so we're going to play through the lag, so to speak, here in game number 1. I will send out all of my apologies for those of you watching now or in the future during the VOD. Also taking a short little trip down to the bottom lane. There's StarFox64 resuming duties as the solo bot Falstead for now. Heroes from Lionspeed showing up, 4 from Team Happy Cloud at mid, and the rotation for Team Happy Cloud will be this 4-man rotation, continuing back down to the bottom where Falstead is still body soaking these minions near his wall. Here comes Maiev. I'm going to try to clear up a bit of that as we see Vala and Tyrande working on this siege camp. A quicker jump onto the mercenaries, faster than Lionspeed here, as ETC and Ana kind of floundering around. Ana going to throw a healing dart to check their own camp, and a little late now, seeing as Tyrande and Vala do finish capturing those sappers here in the bottom lane for Team Happy Cloud. It's looking up top where it's Leoric versus Dahaka, the matchup we were expecting to see. And so far, pretty even. Not a strong lead for either side. Mana seems to be about even, health about even as well. Leoric, though, going to be making the trip down to the mid lane, getting a little bit of extra soak for his team. They're trying to push the sappers. There's a Umbral bind on ETC. Barely going to walk back. Gets a little bit of armor from himself. The Zapper's crashed into the wall, though, taking it out. One of these turrets might fall out as well. There it goes. The hand of Johanna and Vala. Good work there by Team Happy Cloud, getting the first structural damage in of the game. They have a ever so slight lead here at level 4, but we might as well call it a deadlocked game for now. There's a little bit of XP here for both teams in the mid lane. Small skirmish will ensue before altar phase number 1. Triple altars is, as always, here on Towers of Doom. Will start us off. Still without a camp grab is Lionspeed as they're looking for this fight here at mid. Ball is low. Rotation coming down from New York. It's Tyrande falling with some turrets. Now it's Maiev getting flanked out by Falstead. Leo on the run. Red House 19 with a Spectral Leech. Going to keep himself up with that health drain. But this is a tough spot right here for Team Happy Cloud as Lionspeed's going to start channeling on all 3 altars. Leoric here trying to stall out Ana, but Red House going to be slow. Here comes Vala from the bush and an owl from distance from Tyrande. So far, 2 altars grabbed by Lionspeed. Here comes Maiev, Tyrande in this short bush right next to him on the right-hand side. Dahaka still channeling. ETC trying to zone them out as Junkrat throws in as many of these grenades as he can. Dahaka maybe finally getting an opportunity to get this, but no one's blocking the owls. Bigwiz get on in front of R275 Delta. But finally, you do see the channel come through. It will be 2. That bottom was never channeled by either side. But will be 2 there. The Lionspeed, just the 1 for Team Happy Cloud. Ana now trying to shut down this rotation is Brett Michaels. Just sees Big Wiz here. Big Wiz going to start casually walking away, not wanting to deal with too much of this. Up at mid, it's Junkrat once again. Putting his team at level 7. I suppose they can throw those talents up there. Have I shown you guys these the entire game? Yeah, probably not. So here you go. Hammer Games. Gathering Storm for the Falstead. 2 stacks so far for Saranda. 22 on the board for Junkrat, not too bad. Quick early start there. Zappers on both sides. There's only 1 still standing here for Team Happy Cloud. 3 still for Lionspeed as Big Wiz and Star Fox trying to push out Maiev. She does go back into the well tap. Gonna show back up here in the lane. There go those sappers. Still standing here for Happy Cloud. They're just trying to push him in. And everyone's retreating. ETC now he's trying to stand in. It's gonna get stunned by that lunar blaze. Saranda raining fire from the clouds, so to speak. Saranda also wailing away at Big Wiz, but not enough. They do get the sapper to connect, but no deaths in the skirmish. Still 8-8 on the board. The Haka pretty far, has the brush stock, will presumably be here. Here comes Leo making rotation down from mid. As the Haka is going to make the brush stock in first. Where is his target? I don't see it. There he is, right in the bush we're looking at. All 5 heroes from each team are here now. And drop our talents so you can see a bit more of this fight. Leo coming on the top flank. Vala up here as well, poking away at the Haka. Maiev taking a lot, gonna have to use that vault away. Crushing my, knocking Maiev back one more time as ETC maybe in trouble. Stun gonna connect, and that's 1-2. Could be 3 quickly. No, just the 2. Star Fox gonna live. So that's gonna be a channel, and now a tie ball game here on Towers of Doom after 2 objectives. Falstead, long flight to the top to get the soak as his bottom port presumably about to go down here to the hands of Team Happy Cloud. 4 heroes, including this Vala. That's going to be the first port of the game being handed over to Team Happy Cloud. Maybe finding Ana. There's the Reign of Vengeance. Level 10 was here. You can't get caught out like that. Post 10. So 3 kills in this game so far for Team Happy Cloud. 1 apiece for Maiev, Vala, and Johanna. 1 on the other side for Falstead and ETC. 3-2 the current count as level 10s are activated for both teams. Actually still waiting to see what Ana's going to do. I'd expect the nano boost. Would be surprised if we see Eye of Horus. But you never know, you never know, you never know. Sappers on both sides available. There goes Johanna calling the rest of the team back to the Team Happy Cloud camp. A few shots from Vala, and that will quickly be theirs. The other side still not started here by Lionspeed as double altars activating shortly up top. 25 seconds for that. Lionspeed finally getting to work, being scouted out by Taranda. Johanna maybe about to walk in. Too late. It's Brett Michaels. Shield there to find the bush, find the ETC. Now Red House looking to set up with the rest of Team Happy Cloud around these altars top. Boss pit between the 2 altars, as you know. It's going to be a longer rotation for ETC, who's still not here. Johanna at mid. We'll be able to stall him for just a moment as it's Ana trying to start an early channel here for Lionspeed. I don't think Leo gets there in time. Successful by Ana. On the other side, Ana says, no, I am picking Eye of Horus. Shooting away at F Ferret right now, who's trying to channel. And there's still more shots in that gun. Waiting for a few more is Glaucus. The long stall here. Final shot, and there it goes. It's Maiev getting the last channel. Wait, is there one more shot? I think there's one more shot. There it is. It's too funny. The longest stall ever there by Ana. But Ultimately, I don't think he's trying to get in. Oh, in 2-on-2. There's the Lunar player on top. IF showing up as well with the Ward escape. Devo locked inside, throws the Riptire out, but no kills. Ends up being a double for Team Happy Cloud, putting them up now 5-2, almost at level 13. But we're still deadlocked, 28 apiece on the scoreboard. And this could be a little bit of a difference maker as his bottom, or excuse me, mid-court now under pressure. 4 heroes here. Leo's still up top. Ball's going to show up, throwing a hammer out, getting up to 27 stacks now. Not enough space for Vala to get the rest of the job done. Team Happy Cloud's going to start retreating away towards the bottom lane. Masterfish. 8 stacks so far on Tissue Regen, not quite fully completed. Hero Stalker was also selected at 4 trying to help out, but hasn't been on the good side of too many winning fights yet. A little slow to stack. For the Haka. Good barrel roll there by Starfox, getting a Q as well. But Maiev still in chase. Maybe the Haka can help peel. No, it's just going to have to be the Gust. But is it still too far for Starfox to get away? He'll be okay. He's got a little bit of help from the Haka. Long flight now from Starfox. First he's going to end up right in this fight at mid. Taking a barrel roll forward. Looking for the Vala with the Haka. Doesn't quite find it. Concussion mine misses as well. Red House in here deep. Power slide, but not going to be good enough. As the Wraith Walk was already activated by Leo, he's able to get on out. But now surrounded is Johanna, and Brett Michaels will fall. 3rd kill of the game for Lionspeed. Coming at a good time. Also phase active, but a great entomb here. Turning it around is Leoric, but Maiev taking way too much damage. Has to get out. Mosh Pit on 2, and Lionspeed gonna find 2 more. Excuse me, 3 more. Leo falls as well, making that a quad kill. And giving themselves 6 kills to their opponent's 5. A lead in this game. Gonna find an altar, maybe one of these bell towers. His bottom lane with their sights activated on it. Video spawning in about, no, we'll call it 10 seconds or so. Oh, it's only 5 seconds or so. It's going to be too late either way. Bottom bell tower now in control for Lionspeed. The Zapper's still here in the lane. ETC is going to stick nearby. Junkrat here as well, Ana. False dead at mid as the Hawk is grabbing another Sapper camp. Lionspeed won't be able to defend those Sappers, or are about to be. The Haka just now clicking those in. Falset's getting the soak up top. They're already at level 16. This is now a disadvantageous fight. A good power play here for Lionspeed, but Team Happy Cloud still going to try pushing in. Spirit of Vengeance not going to be taken by Maiev. Doesn't see any juicy targets yet. Ronda near the front line. Looks like almost toying with ETC a bit. Just a power slide away, and with that sleep, here comes Big Wiz. Looking for Karanda. Not going to find the face belt back far enough. Concussion mine also not doing the trick. Still just a 4v3, 3-man defense for Lionspeed. Doing enough work. The Junkrat's pretty strong at clearing out those minions. That's all they really need. Vala a little too squishy to push in. Maiev too squishy. Tyrande too squishy. And Johanna already at 50% health. Really hard to get the heals pumped out of a Tyrande who can't auto attack. But look, they find Falls dead. Oh, you don't want to be there. But what a find. What a kill. A quick one by Team Happy Cloud. This is a triple altar phase. Really bad spot here for Lionspeed. CTC's going to try to get back to this fort with a little bit more defense. The Haka finds one of the altars top. And yeah, Masterfish knows better. Not going to get too greedy on the other one. That's just going to be wide open for F. Ferret to channel away. Red House getting knocked around by ETC. Concussion mine out. A little too late. ETC able to Wraith Walk all the way behind the wall. Oh no. Sorry, missed that one. Masterfish up top. Somehow finding Red House. The Haka fully stacked, but now down bottom. Ana's gonna fall in exchange. ETC showing up, has the mosh pit. But I think without the Ana, they're ready to just leave this. The Haka's going to try to push out top. Did he go Primal Rage? He did, so a little bit extra attack damage. Big Wiz still surrounded. No Blessed Shield for 30, but Rain of Vengeance, if Vala wanted to use it, doesn't want to sacrifice it on the ETC. Instead, they want the Sapper Camp Smart Play here. It's available. Might as well take it. 15 seconds for Ana. Enough room. Falset's keeping an eye on the boss. Getting his rotation back to mid. Helping clear out Leo's lane. I am not quite able to find Big Wiz there. The Sappers are able to find this fort, still pushing in. Remember, the ball is still here. That's going to be an easy, very easy bell tower here in the bottom lane for Team Happy Cloud. Going to have an advantage during this altar phase. Double altar is going to be mid and 5. The Haka is still trying to get top down, but not able to do it himself. Falset's also going to be here. Minion Wave about to crash, but altar's on the map. Ronda channeling. Big Wiz is going to be too late. Down bottom, it's Yorick, interrupted by the Haka. NGS does get here in time, but will there be a rotation? Karanda can maybe come down. Volley's going to fall into that one. Johanna being surrounded. Karanda taking a big blast from the Riptire by ETC. Not quite in range for that mosh pit. Misses on the Karanda. Still trying to get out with that isolation on top of Brett Michaels. Leo getting powerfully dropping the Entombed. A little too late. A flight and a gust from Falstead. Maiev in the bushes. She even seen Galaxy Quest able to walk out. Johanna with the Iron Skin also trying to get out of here and should survive. It's only the two, Vala and Leo, falling. As Starfox going to start up the channel here. Are there any interrupts in the bank? No. Another power slide by ETC, and that one was greedy. Karanda gonna fall. Maiev, excuse me, Johanna as well. Just so Maiev living. Leo about to respawn. Gonna have to play defense. Or no, Lionspeed gonna back up, try to get their own fort back first. Then worry about the rest of it. The Haka having to do this, do the same at mid. Scoreboard is very close, 16 to 17. Tight game. Ooh, risky grab there by Maiev and Leoric. They're able to get it. Now Vala coming in from the top. Doesn't want it either. It's just going to be cleared out by Lionspeed. Masterfish regaining control with the mid bell tower. Gonna make his way to top. They have level 20. Those are on the screen. It's Bolt from ETC. Gonna try to get around this Johanna, around this Leoric. I have Forest upgrade. Gonna do a bit more. And okay. Interesting. Yeah, a little bit more powerful this time for Ana. Hasn't really had to use it since that first stall attempt. But might get use here. Double altars, down bottom. Sapper still crashing in up against Team Lion. Excuse me, I almost said Team Lion. Team Happy Cloud. Lionspeed, however, do gain control of the mid bell tower. Now 4 on their side. Those will be 5 shots if Glaucus is able to get it. On the other side, it's Junkrat. Good block there on the Owl. Oh, and that's going to be 10 shots hitting Team Happy Cloud. Huge swing there. As now they're set down to 7. Boss on the map. Bottom here, this bottom bell tower. The rotation's coming. All dead. He can help get this down in just 1 minion wave. Long rotation's got to come from Johanna. They're not even going for it. Instead, they're going for the ball. They're going to trade out structure 4 points. And with themselves sitting at only 7 remaining core health, maybe not a terrible thing. Takes away a few options. But now they have to play catch up on the rest of the map. They're making the making the rotation down to the bottom, led by Johanna. ETC holding this bush. They don't quite know where he's at yet, but they are seeing these cannonballs being fired out by Junkrat, who's sitting at 140 stacks. Something to stop that as Leo's finally here. EGC gets slowed. The Entomb gonna whip. That's the upgraded Entomb buried alive for Leoric. A big miss and now gets dragged back. Leoric unstoppable with his Wraith Walk. Able to get out, but there is the Monster quickly interrupted. I don't even know what interrupted that. But there's a gust now, and it's going to be a kill onto Maiev. Might be more. Leoric trying to get out one more Wraith Walk. Can he get out? Maiev Forest, maybe not helping Vala out at all. See you later, Vala. One more shot gonna miss Leo. But that was all on the backside, shooting away like an American sniper. Star Fox says, hey, I can snipe too. Flight. Oh, you love to see it. Star Fox. Sick play. Even gonna find the Tyrande. GGs are thrown out in chat. They clean it up. Few B steps of respect. What a really well played game number 1. It's Lionspeed taking it. We're gonna see a game number 2 in just a moment, but that will be 1-0 Lionspeed after a pretty fun Towers of Doom match. Alright, so let's check out the match summary brought to you by Nexus Gaming. Series 16-7 is the kill count in favor of Lionspeed. Ton of damage from Junkrat. Really, I mean, doubled. Look at this. Doubled Vala's damage output. Falset also sitting above. Hey, how's it going, Slexia? Welcome. 69 bits pinging in. I figured it must be you. Down on screen as well before we head on into our first break of the night. Falstead didn't even have to get stacked up too high. Really, it was just Devo playing the Junkrat. I got to give all the credit there. Endless Nades, of course, helping out. Cannonball at level 20. He's your MVP of game number 1. Also, some really flashy plays by Glaucus. We don't want to discount those. Thanks for staying tuned in here. Twitch.tv/MurdaRG. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that like button, hit that follow button, hit the subscribe, whatever the heck it's called. Hit all the buttons. We'll be back in about 4 minutes for game number 2. Alright, thank you for your patience there. Welcome back. Game number 2 about to get underway. Team Cloud losing game number 1. They had the option of first pick or draft pick here. And they decided for the first hero pick. It's the map selection of Lionspeed. Excuse me. Completely lied. The map selection of Team Happy Club. I read that wrong. You know, I'm allowed to make mistakes too. Johanna Band. She was played game number 1 by Team Happy Cloud, and a little bit stronger here on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Those condemns, so many minions, so many rotations. Medivh's still the ban target here against Lionspeed. We also saw Zeratul banned out in game 1, as well as the Rhaegar and Abathur. Team Happy Cloud also took away a Chen and a Jaina in game 1. There's a Diablo ban. 2 tanks now taken away by Lionspeed, who played ETC over on Towers of Doom. Wouldn't be surprised if we see him again. So do they ban out ETC right now, or else ETC is still available in that tank pool pretty deep after that? Nubarak still being available. Just going to be Rexar taken away. Not sure about that one. Not sure about that one. Rexar taken out. Will they go back to ETC? Big Wiz thinking about it. I'm sure he's thinking about it. They want a Nubarak this time. Okay. I figure, hey, ETC worked fine. They had high priority on him. But, no, they're going to leave him available. Perhaps Brett Michaels thinking about the cow. 5 seconds, though, for Team Happy Cloud. Waiting for their first 2 heroes, Rhaegar and Golden. We did see this Rhaegar banned away in game 1. Turning himself into top-tier support as of late. And Golden. Wave clear on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Name of the game. F. Barrett going to be responsible for the duties on the side of Team Happy Cloud. With the Golden selection there at the top portion of the draft. Here's a Hanzo Stukov selection for Lionspeed. So they're going to get the Dragon's Arrow pairing in with the stun combination already had by a Nubarak. Stukov with one of the strongest silences in the game. Final ban of the map now for Team Happy Cloud. I don't know what you really take away. Maybe that solo ring. Nothing really standing out to me. Just afraid of this Jaina still. She's strong on the map. They don't want to deal with it. I don't know if they would have taken it along with the Hanzo. I suppose you can, but you're just so vulnerable to a lot of dive when you can still take something like a Genji to counter it. That Zeratul is still available. Garrosh final ban for Lionspeed. Leaves ETC as one of the only tanks. Muradin perhaps. I don't think they'd want to go into the Arthas, and no one's playing Mal'Ganis tank yet. Brawl. Greymane. Now this comp is looking old school. Thrall, Greymane, Gul'dan, and Rhaegar. Okay. Yeah, I mentioned during draft number 1, I thought Greymane would be seen tonight. I thought maybe they're on Towers of Doom, but maybe even better here on Tomb of the Spider Queen. So strong, the auto attack's being buffed. His cocktails are actually a bit nicer now, I believe, at level 7. Got a tweak. Blaze, Sylvanas, the final 2 picked. But I think Greymane's a monster, quite literally as well. Could be strong here on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Final selection's got to be a tank. After we see Blaze and Sylvanas grabbed by Lionspeed. Which tank do they want? Do they want the ETC? No, they're going with the Tyrael. The one tank I didn't mention before, and I had thought when I was saying it, you know, I didn't mention Tyrael, but then I thought to myself after that, you know, it's probably not worth even mentioning Tyrael because they won't pick it. But no, they proved me wrong. They go with the Tyrael. He'll be the tank, and this is pretty scary now. They can jump on whatever target they want. They can lead off with the Sunder, go in with the Judgment, Dark Flight, and pretty much take out whichever target they want. Isolation being the name of the game here for Team Happy Cloud. On the other side, it's kind of stack them up and brawl. They have a lot of stun, a lot of CC, jet propulsion follow-ups, great engage with the Dragon's Arrow, great engage with the Anubarak's Burrow Charge and Impale. And they can shut it all down with two different silences. The Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas, the Silent Circle from Stukov. It's a pretty deadly composition from Lionspeed as well, but if Team Happy Cloud are able to find those isolated targets, I give them the edge. What do you guys think at home? Hashtag Lionspeed or hashtag Happy Cloud in chat right now as we load on in to game number 2. Welcome to Tomb of the Spider Queen. We got Star Fox 64 playing Sylvanas, Glaucus playing Stukov, Masterfish on Blaze, Devo on Hanzo, and late to the party spinning around this mid-keep, it's Big Wiz on Anubarak. Ladies and gentlemen, they are Lionspeed. Over on the right-hand side, we got Brett Michaels on Tyrael, F. Barrett on Gul'dan, R275 Delta playing Rhaegar, Red House 19 on Thrall, and Galaxy Quest, last but not least, on one of my favorite heroes making a resurgence. It's Greymane. Make some noise for Team Happy Cloud. Remembering to show you level 1 talents this game. Ooh, Shadow Deck build for Sylvanas on Hurling Shadows. 1. Has to get 3 stacks of their auto attack arrows built up, then throw out the W to get the stacks on this quest. Not easy to do if the targets aren't presenting themselves to you. So Hanzo will have a little bit minigame to play, and it's simple geometry for Hanzo. Already at 7 stacks, you saw 4 connecting right there. Pretty nice shot from Devo, who was our Game 1 MVP playing Junkrat. A big Burrow Charge in by Big Wiz and the jet propulsion from Masterfish, finding the first blood of the game for Lionspeed. They have a slight lead heading around level 1 into level 2. Star Fox is going to find some damage on Rhaegar. Still no stacks on that W quest. That's really the issue that some players report back when going this build is it's just not guaranteed you're going to find your stacks throughout the game. Especially in these quick rotations, you're not really finding your opponents all that often. You're more concerned with clearing out the minions. We'll find a few stacks here probably on the Brett Michaels. Yeah, there's a couple for Sylvanas, you can see. Looking in down bottom, we haven't shown you this matchup yet. We're all using a lot of mana. Masterfish may be about to use a lot of health. Around and holding on to 11 gems, able to find a pathway through, charging back behind the wall, but we missed Greymane falling on the other side of that egg spawner. Silent Circle coming out from Stukov, may be able to find more. No, Rhaegar should be okay. Just the second kill of the game, that one coming onto the Greymane. Lionspeed in the lead. They're up by 4 gems as well. Oh, this could be trouble, but Jet Propulsion gonna miss. Thrall can't get out as Stukov able to put him in the silence. That was 12 gems, so a nice lead now. I won't call it a great lead. A nice lead starting to form for Lionspeed as they now have 15 gems in the bank. There's 14 for Rhaegar at the top egg spawner. Still holding on to 15 here is Anubarak, and another kill mid. Gul'dan gonna drop. 4th kill of the game now for Lionspeed, a full level lead. 15 more gems in the bank, just 4 more needed, and they have them on hand. Sylvanas holding on to those last 4. Hanzo also with 3. Sylvanas can just start the channel here. Star Fox wants to rotate up. They want to get some free damage on Rhaegar. But Delta's able to get out. little bit of chase there by Silver. With Banshee Queen, not quite enough damage, not quite fast enough to lock in. No one looking for the turn-in yet. Now Blaze with 3. One more gem. He'll have enough for the turn-in. Sylph standing nearby, but still not looking for the channel. Hanzo, not looking for the channel. One stack away from simple geometry being completed. Druin's over the wall for Tyrael as Rhaegar jumping back in. Tyrael's got to play this one safe. As Blaze now showing up from the bot lane. 5 heroes here for Lionspeed. Devo starting the turn in. But Gul'dan nearby finds the interrupt with the Q. Tyrael now skates in. Tyrael, excuse me. Sylvanas right in the face, and that'll be Tyrael down. Stukov, great slow. Found the silence as well. Doesn't have virulent reaction yet, but the combo still kind of worked. The slow, as well as finding the silence is enough to keep him in there. Damage. Level 7 picked up. Webweaver's picked up here for Lionspeed. Could be a nice sturdy push up top with the Sylph. Black arrows are ready to go. You see them already being thrown out. Gonna keep this mini wave healthy. So Gul'dan trying to clear it out. 23 stacks so far on Echo's Corruption. Poor Thrall only at 12 on his own Echoes as Rhaegar falling right here in our face. Hanzo with the simple Geo completed, finding, I think that's his first kill, yeah. First kill of the game for Hanzo, but 6 overall for Lionspeed. Now Burrow charging in. Big Wind's not quite able to get it, but they will be able to get this first structure down. Webweaver is still very healthy. Webblast going to come out and secure his top 4. Now making rotations down with the Beatles here from a new bracket. Might find 2. I think they definitely will. Miniwave also showing up. Rayman a little too scared to walk in. Rhaegar can't walk into the team. Still on the top flank. Oh no, Greymane, you can't go into this. Mubrag showing up. Maybe you can. Starfox, he doesn't have it. Oh, he doesn't have it. Okay. Yeah, no haunting wave that time from Sylvanas. Won't live. They do get the gem she had, and Brett Michaels is able to maybe get out of this. Maybe not. Stukov cutting him off. Glauk is very aggressive. Now, walking him into the boss pit. Brett Michaels still trying to get out. Does with Druins. Is he seeing? Yes, he is. Likely the end of the road here for Tyrael. Still playing sticker on the road, does Brett Michaels. When he finally falls, he'll get his trade explosion out. No deaths. 7-1. Level 10s just knocking. Dragon's Arrow, Bunker, Cocoon, Wailing Arrow. Swipes. Swipes. And here they are with those level 10 advantages. Thrall being very slow. There's a good burrow charge. Follow-up jump from Cocoon on Rhaegar. Wow. Perfectly executed CC chain by Lionspeed, and Delta now surrounded by Puppy Dog. Another double kill for Lionspeed. They're gonna clear out the final of these 3 outer forts. They got the gems to turn in. Likely will do that as well. I doubt they go for boss, although they could with the hero advantage and the heroic advantage. Instead, just the bruisers. Not a terrible play either. Blaze with 12 gems, not enough for the turn-in himself. Thrall here scouting this out, but I don't think it's wise to get in there. Greymane on the bottom side holding 29 gems, which you can't lose. Cannot afford to lose these gems, Galaxy Quest. Playing him safe, and I think that's the right way to do it. Make this defense, wait till level 10. And maybe find a turn-in. Oh, big slow on Rhaegar. They're going to use the Dragon's Arrow from close range. Now Blaze putting the slow on Rhaegar is going to fall. Yeah, just got caught out. Rough spot. Blue Webweaver's called down as it's a 2-level lead for Lionspeed. They already won game number 1. Their CC chain's been working, but now with level 10 here, can this pick comp get started? It's actually Earthquake, not Sunder. Go for the throat. Ancestral. 4-5, of course. That's Sanctification. They keep under pressure. Wall already down. Actually, no, pressure's going to stop. The rotation is going to start coming up here to the top lane. Black arrows are being applied by Sylvanas, so structures being shut down. They got to be careful for this forward buy. That's probably going to be the start of the play. Earthquake to follow, sanctification if they need it, but there's a great Cocoon early onto the Rhaegar. Maybe too early by a Nubarak. Forward buy coming out, they isolate the Nubarak. Still no sanctification. Where is the Tyrael? Don't need it yet. Keeps down though. They find the first kill of the fight. Down the talent here. There's the sanctification. Blaze now stuck by himself. Masterfish on the backside as Rhaegar's gonna fall in the front. Thrall as well gonna fall. Masterfish might go down, but they probably don't care. They found two. It'll end up being a 2 for 2. There's only 5 gems on Blaze. Oh wait, Stukov showing up? Does he have it? No, no bio kill switch. And now Sylvanas is so deep. Star Fox, oh, getting drained. The life drain by Gul'dan. And it's just 2 for 2. Neither team playing full green, just half green. 71 gems on hand with 19 in the bank. For Team Happy Cloud, they gotta make their way to one of these egg spawners. There goes Galaxy Quest. Has enough for the turn-in. And gets it. Red Webweavers for the first time. Almost 10 minutes in on Tomb of the Spider Queen. One keep already down. Thrall's trying to clean up. Of course has that echoes of the elements completed at this point in the game, but earlier on in the early portion, he wasn't able to get it. Gave a little bit of a lead for Lionspeed, and wow, look at this Dragon's Arrow. Follow-up is here as well. Silence on Galaxy Quest, 11 gems down, just like that. Perfect combination. And the noob even able to zone out those gems that fell. With the Bruiser Camp pushing mid, Webweaver already destroyed. This could be second keep of the game. They're going to go for it. Just forget about mid, forget about top. Beetle's being thrown down. Here they go on to the second keep of the game. This one being mid. Star Fox taking forward the Black Arrows as well from Sylvanas, and this is going to go down. Cocoon's on Thrall. Keep down. Retreat coming out. They're likely to make it out of here. No scratches. That's exactly what happens. Going to rotate the top. Find the clear out on this Webweaver. Bottom also a bit of an issue. Can be worked on by the rest of the team. This one, here we go. Carried objectives. You can see how many gems are on hand for each of our players right now. 27 for Gul'dan. Right at the egg spawner. F Barrett trying to get this channel off. It does. A lot of gems quickly in the bank. 48. All of them dumped off there. Excuse me, by Team Happy Cloud. 16 was Spirit. Oh, and Blaze grounded. Ancestral has to come out early. There's the self-cleanse. Oh no, sorry, that was Rhaegar's cleanse, not the self-cleanse. Still trying to walk out, and finally gets out his Thrall. Red House survives. Now this rotation, they're going to get the final keep out. You don't see this too often because those keeps are down so early that it's still too early in the game that they want to push onto the core. And right at the right spot where they're still looking for a keep, almost finding Gul'dan with that jump propulsion with Master Fist. But he's okay. Bruiser Camp pushing mid, which is going to draw some of the focus, at least from right now it's Greymane. The rest of the red heroes are trying to make the defense, but it's 5 heroes from Lionspeed pushing in onto the keep. There's the bunker. Quickly destroyed by Gul'dan as Holy Ground in by Brett Michaels, trying to zone out this attack coming through from Sylvanas and Co. And they will be able to do just that. Bottom team still standing for Team Happy Cloud. They're only one still remaining. They just got the gems they needed, but look on the other side. Lionspeed also with enough gems needed. And they got the space. Blue Webweavers now, for the third time in this game, about to spawn down. 13 minutes, 15 seconds. Tomb of the Spider Queen with 2 keeps down. Dragon's Arrow right through the middle. I don't know what he was looking at. but didn't find it. Here comes some beetles onto the keep. Black arrows as well. We're trying to get this down before the Webweaver gets here. Doing an up and challenge here. Still no 16 for Team Happy Cloud. This is going to be rough to defend, but can be defendable, especially with the Gul'dan. They just got to play it safe. They can't afford to be picked off. They desperately need level 16. Will it be too late to make the defense? Thrall up front finds a double root as a Nubrak already onto the core, trying to leave some of his teammates there. Soon onto Tyrael, no sanctification available quite yet as an earthquake coming down from Thrall down Quest, trying to hop into sanctification now and does. No kills yet. We saw them Blaze drop the bunker, but it didn't get too much value now. Galaxy Quest finding the kill. Go for the throw on 1 on 2, but it's too little, too late. Lionspeed get the damage in on core with the help of the third Webweavers of the game. They take the domination 2-0 over Team Happy Cloud. Let's step on into our match summary brought to you by Nexus Gaming Series, and this was a fantastic round of HOTS. If you're a fan of Lionspeed, they take the win 13-5, level 18-16 on top of Team Happy Cloud. Well played by the captain that time, StarFox64 on Sylvanas, really well played, 5 kills, top hero damage in the game on Sylvanas. Another great one from Devo, 3 kills in that one, playing the Hanzo. Maybe wanted a little bit more impact on his Dragon's Arrow, missed one late, but, you know, you can't knock them when they find the kills. Really well done there by Lionspeed. Let's take a look at the talent screen as I try to set up some sort of interview. I'll hop on over to the NGS Discord and see if we can get an interview started. I don't know who's going to come. Just hang for a second. Be a bit patient. Sorry that fell. Boom, fixed it. Hey, what's up? We got StarFox64, the captain of Lionspeed. Just took out 2-0 Team Happy Cloud. How you feeling right now?
Not too bad, you?
I'm doing pretty swell. Thanks for stopping in for this interview. Let's talk a bit about the match tonight. We got off to a quick start, Towers of Doom, and there was a lot of trading of forts and structures, kind of back and forth, and it was steady even on the core health for most of the game. What caused the separation there in the end portion?
I think for the most part, it's kind of just, it was our first game of the season, so just kind of replacing our footing and remembering, you know, we have a mentality of just going balls to the wall, big balls, big plays, no matter what. So that's kind of how we're doing it. And I think we just got our confidence and stepped up.
Yeah, that's kind of what it felt like to me too. There's a few spots early, you guys not really putting too much focus onto the mercenary camps, the sappers in the bottom lane. Your opponents maybe getting a bit of a lead there in that bottom lane. They're able to take the structure down first, but you guys slowly, steadily were relying more and more on your team fighting, and that Junkrat really scaling throughout the game. Was more the mentality, hey, let's just wait and ramp up and see how this starts going later on, or?
Well, I don't know. A lot of times it was kind of, we didn't want to fight because we had the double global, and then it just turned into Masterfish just YOLOing in, just big cojones and saying we're fighting, and then everyone following through.
How are we feeling on the ETC right now? I know Big Wiz played at game number 1, and you know, I mentioned maybe kind of falling to the top of the rankings right now for tank. What are your thoughts?
I think he's the best tank right now in the game. I think it's a noob, ETC, and that's it. So I think a lot of people are sleeping on him.
Donation accepted.
Always appreciate the cast.
Wow, Big Wiz dropping a 20 spot. Appreciate that, Big Wiz. Congrats on the win tonight, as I am commending your ETC play there in game number 1. Let's talk a bit about game number 2.
$20? That's some
that's some big
cojones.
Appreciate it, Big Wiz. Let's talk about game number 2, because it fell to you guys in draft. You had option to go into the ETC yet again, but instead opting for a new brag. So different map, different hero, or
Big Wiz flipped a coin.
Flipped a coin. Okay, I wasn't sure.
It was pretty much just we could play both, and yeah, he flipped a coin, and then it's kind of how it went.
Well, I think Anubrak maybe even the better of the two picks. The Burrow Charge engages were outstanding, comboed in with tremendous play by Glaucus on the Stukov. A lot of those silences, securing kills, helping keep heroes just close enough for a kill. Just overall, felt like you guys were the more well-composed team there towards the end of game number 1. You really carried it through in game number 2. Anything stand out for you in that game that you really want to make mention and call out? Maybe your team did something great that you were proud of?
I think we really coordinated really well with the Team Angry Cloud mounts synergy. I think that's really what set the tone of the game. So just starting that off really strong. The rotation around our keep at the start of the game, I think that really set us way ahead of the game. So
it was well done. I think maybe Big Wiz is a little late out of the gate, but he joined in like right before I left you guys.
Dude, he's trolling.
All right, well, hey, Star Fox, big win tonight, your opener. I know you guys have another one starting up at 10 o'clock over on twitch.tv/LDZiltoid. I think Ziltoid was hanging with us here. That's only 30 minutes away. But before you leave here, I want to give you opportunity for some shout-outs. So if you have any, the floor is yours.
Yeah, let me go down the Lionspeed roster. Let's shout out to Varcheesy123 for being our sub for, you know, he never plays because he's pretty bad, but, you know, he tries. Shout out to Patches for ditching us. Shout out to Infofox for being on the squad, but just not his turn to play. Shout out to Base Day, who just joined. Yeah, shout out to Seachel, who's making some wine and watching us play. So, yeah, that's...
Nice. Yeah,
and then shout out to the starters here that played today. So
really well played. I was gonna say, yeah, a lot of veteran NGS players on the bench right now, even for you guys, with Infofox and you got Bay State there. Pretty fun roster here for Lionspeed.
Making a superstar squad.
Well,
trip down memory lane.
Congratulations. Best of luck in your second match tonight. Once again, that's twitch.tv/LDZiltoid for all of you viewers at home. Appreciate the interview, man.
Thanks. Have a good one.
Yeah, talk to you soon.
Peace.
All right, Twitch. I will be back later on tonight, 11 p.m. Eastern. That is about an hour and a half from now. I'll be right back here for another match. Will be Regen Blue. Let me make sure I don't get their opponent wrong, because I had a couple of matches. I know they have a few on their calendar. This will be Regen Blue versus Reborn Knights Red. The old Blue versus Red battle. Division B West, week number 3. Actually, I think it's still a week number 2 match. I think this is a week number 2 match. In fact, I know it is. Playing it late, but it'll be taking place tonight, 11 o'clock. Hope to see you back here, twitch.tv/MurdaRG. Thank you so much for watching this one. Congratulations to Lionspeed on the 2-0 victory. Until later on, I'm Murda, your Twitch chat. I'll see you later.